What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now that Armageddon has ended, I'm going to be ranking all 5 of the Flash's graphic novels. So coming in at number 5 and at last place, I have the God Complex storyline, or the Forces storyline, whatever you want to call it. This one was extremely bad. Everyone thinks this one was bad. There were like a couple good moments when Psyche was like the actual, like, somewhat main villain for like 1 or 2 episodes. I think that part specifically was pretty good to start off with. You had Psyche showing Barry Savitar and Reverse Flash and all that stuff. That was a pretty cool episode, but the rest of it really was not good at all. You had the Speed Force being the main villain, but the fact that the Speed Force is taking the form of a human, that being Nora Allen, I think it's so stupid. I think they should have went back to, like season 2 and season 3 when the Speed Force was nothing but a force of nature. Now, a cooler storyline I feel like could have been like the Speed Force gets contaminated and it's making speedsters connected to it like evil. I think that would have been a way better storyline. But this one, they just screwed it up very bad, and they should have just, honestly, I would say that this entire season could have been dedicated to just Godspeed, and that would have been a very, very good season, or a better season at least. So now at number 4, I have the Mirror Monarch storyline, Reflections and Lies. Now, this one I think actually wasn't as bad as people think. Yes, Mirror Monarch really was not that good of a villain at all, but during that time, in the second half of season 6, there was also some great stuff going on. You still had the Godspeed episode, you still had a Grodd episode, a little Reverse Flash storyline in there, Kid Flash returned, the death of the Speed Force. All that stuff was really, really good in season 6 while this Mirror Monarch storyline was going on. So at the time of this graphic novel, there were still some great things happening, even though the villain itself, Eva McCulloch, wasn't exactly that good. But still, I'd say this storyline is just a tad bit underrated and not that bad, but still doesn't come anywhere near to the top 3. But yeah, this storyline also went into The Flash Season 7, and honestly, The Flash Season 7, the first couple of episodes started off pretty good. Barry got his speed back, and all that stuff was very, very cool to see. So I'd actually say that, yeah, this storyline isn't as bad as some people think. So now at number 3, I have the Godspeed Imperative storyline. Now, this storyline here was definitely a big refresher coming off of the Forces storyline back in The Flash Season 7. The one bad thing I really had about this storyline was that the Godspeed clones storyline, part of the entirety of it, just took too long, and it really should have been a 6-episode arc instead of just 4. Then you could have had like 1 or 2 episodes to start off this clone stuff, and then 4 episodes with the real August Hart being the main villain instead of just 1 where he's the main villain. Still, I think this storyline, it's not too bad. There's some great scenes in this storyline, including the end where Reverse Flash comes in and it's a full-on speedster battle. I just think that this storyline could have definitely been way better if they had actually, sort of thought it through more. But all in all, it's not that bad. Now at number 2, I have the most recent graphic novel on The Flash, that being Armageddon. Now, Armageddon was very, very good for the most part. There were a couple of, so-so things here and there, just like the Why Don't You Love BS in episode 4, really wasn't a fan of that. The Royal Flush Gang episode 1, not exactly the best villain, but, I'll let it slide. But yeah, all the returning characters were so cool to see. You had Ray Palmer as the Atom, you had, there was Batwoman there, there was Damien Dark, Reverse Flash, of course. Despero's a great villain in this crossover, or, team up, I guess. You had Mia Queen's Green Arrow as well. Just tons of returning characters and some new characters as well. All that was great to see. And yeah, Reverse Flash being behind Armageddon, I thought was a really cool twist. Him becoming the Flash and Barry becoming the Reverse Flash is a very fun twist as well. I really actually liked how they did that. And then, of course, in the last episode with Barry getting his gold boots, I thought that was awesome. So overall, this graphic novel right here, very, very good. And then, of course, at number 1 is the Blood and Truth graphic novel, or the Bloodwork storyline. This graphic novel was absolutely amazing. The only real downside I had with this graphic novel was Frost. I really did not like Frost at all in this season, and to this day, I think that Frost is an absolutely awful character. Ever since season 3, she has not been a very good character. But anyways, this Blood and Truth storyline, besides the Frost stuff, was absolutely amazing. Bloodwork's such a great villain. You had that one episode in episode 7, I believe, one of the best episodes of The Flash we've ever had. You had, Bloodwork taking over Barry, and at the same time as the Speed Force is trying to take Barry back. All of that was amazing. That really felt like a prime Flash episode. I had some flashbacks to like season 2 and season 1 in that episode. That was absolutely amazing. And then the finale of this storyline was great as well. Barry becoming the negative Flash was really, really cool, like an evil version of Barry. We've never really seen that on the show before, so that was pretty cool to see. And then, of course, you had the build-up to Christ's on Infinite Earths as well in this storyline, which, again, was awesome. But anyways, I'd say that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment your thoughts on this video down below, as well as your own list of your graphic novels ranked. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.